Did you hang around with people older than you?
Sort of, not too older than man. It was kind of like, it's like generational in man's bit. So the oldest people man was kind of hanging around with, they're only like 3 years older than man, max. You feel me? So my little bunch, we were kind of like the youngest of them to a certain point, you get me? Then when man got to about 18, 19, there was like another bunch of man. So we were kind of like the middle ground-ish.
Yeah.
You get me? And yeah, man, just the knife shit, innit? That's what our thing was. I can't even lie, man. Was that? Yeah, it was like now, innit? All of us had knives. Anywhere you went, the next man would probably have a knife as well. So it's just bare knife shit.
Dangerous.
It was. You know what it's like when you're in it, you kind of take it for granted and you kind of think like it is what it is. Like certain man are getting, like look at him, he got chopped up. Like man, just.
Do you know what it is, fam? See with man now, it was be a gunplay we was dealing with, yeah. In our time or whatever, be a gunplay. So man would have thought, yeah, it's dangerous, innit? Like it was dangerous, very dangerous, yeah. But when I look at it now, it's like the youth them, it's all that they're on it, like but mad murder. They're on full murder. Not,
yeah, you get
what I'm saying? They're chopping man to pieces, yeah. So it's like, I think back to when we was young, the amount of altercations we had growing up, just with next man them or whatever, you know, liquor punch up or bottle and every single one of those altercations in this day and age could amount to a death.
Definitely.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Where man just used to get into things, whatever, might get a little joke or whatever, someone might get a joke, but it's such a little ratchet, little whatever, you know what I mean? Go get stitched up and keep.
These youths don't fight. But yeah, man was, before that, man was fighting and then, like, you know how it was like, especially me being from like Wembley, like the areas around here, like, they're a bit tougher than Wembley, you understand? And the football team I played for, I used to play for a football team called Wembley Football Club. And the boys that played in my team, they were from these areas, you get me? Marsden, Kilburn, Wills, all of that, you get me? So I was always around them, man, but I kept myself at arm's length. I'm not gonna lie, like I saw how it went, you get me? I saw how it was early, like I learned from a lot of next man's mistakes, you understand? But by the time I was like 17, like without noticing, like man was one of these youths in it. So yeah, it's just a thing where the way I grew up, kind of like teens, even early 20s, like it was just a lot of territorial shit. A lot of like, that's why I say it's like now, innit? Because like you said, things now could amount to a death. It was kind of like, it felt like that back then as well, you get me?
Yeah, because that would have been
little thing happened.
Wait,
and it was just bullshit, and it was kind of the start of this YouTube thing as well.
Duh.
So man was like, man had a whole like thing to gas us, and it was new, innit? Like there was no really, like there weren't youths before us. Like the man before us were like seasoned bad man. Gunplay, bank robbers, all of it.
Yeah.
So it's like when it come to us, we were where I'm from anyway. We were kind of like the first ones ish. You understand? So we were kind of like led by the blind, you understand? Anyone that was like a veteran in the thing was only like 3 years older than man. So it's like now, you get me? You got kids leading kids, you get me? The older lot, they're doing what they're doing. Man's kind of living off their name. But Northwest London, we was a bunch of youths doing that, you get me? It's bare man from different estates, living off
I have Northwest
politics.
I have Northwest off as like a yard blood, like
it's fucked still. It's a garrison thing.
Yeah,
still. It's proper like
that's where I know.
Yeah, it's
like
it's rough, man. It's rough. Like it's rough. Like there's man that weren't even in the gang thing like that got stories. You get me? But with some of us, for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, it's to me, Northwest has just always been like a little Jamaica, even from like before. You know, like when I was in jail with a couple, big up Sizzler, Kalandri, not Jado Sizzler, next Sizzler that was in Onlywid, man. Yeah, like I always took Northwest Palico as well. Like them man, they just all like kind of yardy fight, man. But yeah, so what happened after school? Like how did that go? Like, did you get your GCSEs? Did you go college?
This is what it is. I went to, so year 11 finished, yeah? And I went on holiday to Jamaica with my mum and my brothers. And this is how you know man was just not logged into school. I didn't even apply to a college. I just thought, I assumed all of that got sorted for you. Now I just thought like, you come back and someone just, I don't even know, like, I know it sounds mad, like I just thought, like I'll just come back and just whatever college my brethren go to, I'll go to or whatever, innit? But I've come back like in like early September and all enrollment and shit is finished and I ain't even got my GCSE results. Shit. You get me? Cause I was in on holiday. So I've had to go to my school and get my results, innit? And they're shit, innit? I think I got 4 A to C or something. But one of them was, I got my English, it wasn't that bad, but I got my English, my maths and my science, the ones that I needed. Essential. But just everything else, I kind of fumbled it. So then I'm saying like, what do I do, innit? So my school said, listen, like come 6th form here, innit? Like, because you don't have nowhere to go, innit? So I said, cool, innit? Couple man was in the 6th form. But you know how it is with 6th forms, like, there's not a lot of courses available, like. So I went to do A-levels, like. A man didn't even have enough GCSEs to do A-levels. But I said, fuck it. He tried to say, like, on a sports thing, like, you could cut through. So I said, cool, innit? But then it come to, like, my first exams in, like, December or something. It was just, like, fumbled it.
Here we go.
Yeah, got kicked out, like, January now. So from, like, January to... like then, what is it? You join college September or whatever. Man's just doing nothing. You get me? Man, 17, still playing football and that. But again, like, I'm starting to realize, innit, the people I'm mixing with is different, and you get me. So by the time I've started college now, because I'm not gonna lie, college like man's time, it was like gang shit, innit? Man just had to find out like, like where's all man's brethren going? Where's all man's enemies going?
I started going college when I was in school.
Yeah, man had a couple man in my college
school
like that
to go
still.
College. Like,
man had a couple man in my college like that still. That would just come hang around. Man even had certain men, by the time I was in college, they used to do a thing where, I think as if you was like year 10 or 11, you could come and do a BTEC in college, innit? But they preed like, yeah, you're not. It's too much for you, innit? The school thing.
We were just sneaking in and just...
Yeah, man had all that, because that's what college was for, man.
Yeah.
College was no learning. College was like, I know it sounds fucked, yeah? I can admit that. College for me, do you know what it was, yeah? It's like from 16, 17, yeah? I was out there with the man them, but I was just winging it. I didn't really know what I was doing. Things is just happening. I'm just there, like, just box the youth as well, whatever. Like, I'm just like the tag along. So college for me, it's like I'm with these guys on an everyday level now. From 9 o'clock in the morning to when man go home. And that's all like 2, 3 in the morning sometimes, you feel me? So I could hold my hand up and say, I weren't one of them youths, I was out there from 13, 14. When I was like 17, 18,